Oh my goodness, right down to the wire. We finish it. Full 30 rounds of play. And already aggressive mid, but this is a bit silent. They're doing it kind of contact-esque.
Out to pounce.
Yeah, I think Config's got a whiff of it. Blame tucks in passive. This is such a common CT pistol now. And it is looking so punishing. Now the frags come in. P250, in fact, equipped. Config wasn't ready, but that doesn't matter. CTR on banana. God, he's actually choosing to stick around. This is very brave from the young gun. And he's looking for a head. He actually finds more than he bargained for. 3 in quick succession. And the pistol's his.
Will be fading as he's close to. They're setting up for this complexity.
Yeah, I mean, dude, a bomb plant would be a dream. If they can get it off the back of a couple of deagle frags, which is not to be. Everyone just seems to be lining up for them at the moment. First with the USPs, now with the MP9s. JKS, can he plant? Can he? No, Nork's not going to allow things like that to happen. Just a body shot, close, but no cigar.
He's been a bit hard done by their old Hampus.
Let's see if he can recover himself some bloodshed of his own. Oh, the spray was just a little off, and Rush was very ready to transfer. They've confirmed Banana is theirs. Now, what does that do to the CT
side? The timing.
Yeah, Rez caught out, Config lurk.
He's
now
open.
he can completely lock the doors on A. If he just pushes the issue a bit too much, well, he's killing everyone. Can't blame him. Doesn't really matter either way. CTR, hello. No one checking him. Oh dear. Oh no, it could actually be a disaster. He's dead now. I mean, unless they all reload at the same time.
He's just mollied on top of the bomb. Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on. Plobsky actually wants to be flashed into this, and the timing perfect at the moment. Poison does win his duel. Hampus, oh, very quick to the draw. He's dueling with AKs. He's actually managed to land another dink. That ADR continues to be padded nicely. Go on, Hampus. You got any more for us? He does. Practically kills 3 of them. Rush lucky to be alive on 13 HP, but he will live on as the smoke on CT locks them out of the contest of the plant. All 3 coming in from CT. Nork's got a bit of a head start. He'll be working on construction, and this gets interesting.
Mollies and nades for this. So much damage they can do with their util.
Bit of a late retake. I can smell it in the air. They're talking through their util, and it starts to be deployed now. Nice from Nork. Catches Blame. The mollies force Rush into an uncomfortable duel, and now JKS asked to clutch. It's very predictable where he'll be. Oh, the incendiary could be perfect. They're not even holding it. What do? Do you have a smoke? No, you've used it. JKS going for the 400 IQ clutch. He has to try and jiggle out the duels. The defuse is coming in a bit too fast. And despite the incendiary, gives it a very good go. There's a lot of presence here from Colin. If anyone wants to give him a duel, seems like Hampus landing good damage already. They're chipping away at them. And this is very, very threatening. Oh. Great angle found by Hampus, just on the elevated position of the barrels to find the head. And now 2 dead. Cole on notice.
They're committed towards A.
Yeah, completely. I don't really understand what they plan to find out of this. The fights are all unfavorable. The flash might be enough. No, is the answer to that. And Rez does meet JKS's AK. Short-lived success, as that's the end of that. 2
from Hampus.
From that pit position, 4 in total from Hampus. Team synergy and development. Nork has been given a sitter, but perhaps not anticipating the seconds so quickly. The Flames, oh my god, he's got the bomb and he's going straight out of the balcony. It seems like a death sentence. There's so many players on the site, so many ready to fight, and NIP send complexity back to spawn.
Oh, he even died in his own molly?
Comes the commitment. Still 3 on A, so if they could just find these players, there's 1 more to be found, and Nork's down. Cole have the site. They need this round, and they're going to fight. CTR's arrived already from CT. Hampus is working on his banana as well. Now, there is 0 util for the Ts. And the first flash sails in. Vision's forced Config off of his boost. And he wants to fight CT. Doesn't want them to fully set up and pincer from 3 directions at once. And so standing in limbo, JKS finds 1 from his elevated pool position. And the remaining 2 now perhaps just looking to stop the exit of the complexity members. That's a duel that Config wins out easy. And the rest is for just damage. Complexity, these don't come easy. Nice find. And so the 3rd is found and they maintain 3. Config wants to push the issue here on bedroom.
Hard clear as well. So worried about an AWP holding that line, but Plofsky's pushed on out. Found poison for free.
They reaggress. caught out completely. And Banana is there. NIP successful in the mid-round aggression. Oh, he's forced to turn away. Conflict's allowed to get out, but the boost position still rewarded. Careful on the drop-off.
There's no trade potential on any of these look-ins from Complexity here. They're just so one at a time. Even creeping up. They're ready for this.
God. Oh, there's so much util. Oh, a barrage. Nades galore. Second flash is good. They're into the side, but the dinks and the headshots all provided. As easy as that. Complexity. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. He's focused on that boiler peak. They're running up long. He heard that, but yeah, Blame does too. Poison tries to bait the shot. JKS is going to be aware of this. JKS, you're not aware of this. JKS does find the AWPer. Hampus, his barrel spotted. He does well to find just the one, but already the round just ends. Everyone finds their duel. And we said 9-6 is a competitive half. Well, that's the first step in that direction. And now this advantage has been leveled. It's only short-lived. JKS walks dry into the AWPer. Config has slipped the net, though. This is something. And the smoke's enabling him to crawl. He'll have that Vesper angle. I don't think Nork's ready for this. One. A second required. ZTR spotted, drops his smoke. He will be hunted. They are prioritizing the ZTR frag. He actually landed on his head. And that's enough to open up the site. Now a re-smoke perfect from Config. Loses his life to the nade. Rez doesn't want to let this slip. He's actually managed to get back into the site. And that's enabled by Hampus. Perfect play. NIP take 10.
They've never bought the respect of top mid of Complexity.
No, not at all. You're right. And now he's got another one and done. Does pull the trigger prematurely. Flash forced his hand. Rush into the site. That's a good dink. Tries to build upon it. ZTR threatening on the UMP. And a 2v2 as the dust does settle. Bomb needs to go down. Poison responsible for it. JKS tucked in on hay bales. Will be scouting the perimeter for an advance on short. That's exactly what Plopski's bringing to the table. But this does hinge on Plopski. Until that smoke fades, at least. JKS is going to be ready for him. JKS spots it. Does find the frag necessary. Hampus in a horrible spot. And Poison even boosted over the smoke. Perhaps an element of surprise now for Hampus as he finds the first. Doesn't have the time for this. And JKS does go down. He'd need it now. Need it right now. Trace of fire. Poison will find 5 for Complexity. A bit of a change now after Complexity have held that for the majority. Now, Nork's coming through this underpass. Perhaps he's ready to deal with it. This is the same CT aggressive pistol, but it's this time T-frags that fill the feed. Config in trouble. He'll be finished off nicely by the Glocks. Blame needed 1 in the hectic cross of 4. They're all across, and this does spell trouble. This spells another round, and Complexity starting to really feel the pressure of the ninjas here on Inferno. Ooh, ouch. Response, very cool, calm. And he collects a headshot.
There's no kit. It was 5 sets of Kevlar out of Complexity in a round like this. And for JKS and Blame, who's now on 4 HP, how do they get back into this?
Another one of those from Blame would be nice. Not going to come that easy. Hampus jiggles it out nicely. Oh, maybe he has found enough, because now JKS has been handed a 1v2, and predicts Plopski on that swing, and a good clean headshot. Has to be pushing this issue now, and there's the head! They do it! Turned on its head in the final seconds. Blame and JKS combine 2v4.
Oh, they needed that one.
Oh my god, get me an EpiPen. That is nuts.
Config needs to step up here. Trying to bait in for him. Oh, and they're going around long. Poison will be tested too.
Oh yeah, he's got shot from the apps. It's perfect. Nork actually catches him from hay bales, and that AK sings. Config trying to interrupt the orchestra. It's not enough.
That's the save.
And just like that, NIP sees the day and immediately fight back. You really can just ride the highest of highs and then have it taken from you instantaneously. There goes Blame's confidence as he loses his FAMAS.
Rez can molly him out of position.
Oh,
yeah. JKS.
All right, guess I'll just hold the spray, I suppose. Takes 1. The AKs are all preserved, and you are feeling like you just flexed on Complexity if you're the ninjas now. Speaking of head, whoa. Plopski puts his into the crosshair of Blame. Jiggles out nicely for more damage. Look at their health. Blame can't do it either.
Oh my god.
No way. Look at them. They've got bloody 26 points of health between the 4 of them. Don't get to say that all too often. HP, yeah, you really do need... And they're not even going to get any of the exits.
No, they're in the wrong place. All over towards CT spawn. They all should survive as long as they keep getting...
Oh, it's repulsive. That is a magical moment. Even a bit more damage onto Rez from 4 to 2.
Oh.
Ugh. Likes to walk through your smokes, bend and subvert the expectation. Oh, he's doing it again. They're straight through. And nice work from Poison to at least find one, but the flank from Rez is so fast. He's coming up long. Rush is good to punish. They need another here, and Config can't find it. Neither can Rush. Bullets down range.
Oh!
Nice damage. It could be the dunk. It's only Nork. Crucial nade. And he's down to 7 HP. Surely Blame F and JKS, the clutch kings of the second round, can pull this one out, or Nork is met, and recovery of whatever they can will be made. Complexity survive. Rez has access. Config does have to get out of here, dude. They're going fast. This feels very fast. Yeah, straight through the smoke. Down he goes. Poisons are just about there in time. And now has vision, trying to provide some degree of support. They've got 3 CTs on the A site. He peeks in very well to find one, and another from Poison. Sends them all home. Tags up Rez. Hampus has emerged, but it's only good for one. And Complexity weather the storm of another defensive test.
Get that AWP back, boys. Get that back as quick as you can. Nobody picked it up. Poison just went absolutely huge. Get him the AWP.
You don't have the funds, dude.
They don't have mid control. They're just flashed in for back banana, and Poison wants to fight.
Oh, what are you up to? Poison swung on too many targets and a little lackadaisical.
Yeah, they needed to find a trade back, but that wasn't the answer. Now it's a 3-on-5 situation, and if they gamble either site, it's not looking good. Smokes towards B, JKS on his lonesome, rotations miles away. They're coming in.
He's hoping he can catch one through the smoke, which is complete. The bomb is across. It should just be a little slight blip on the radar because they got re-smokes for days. Flashes from Config, though, that could be the differentiating factor. A boost and the flash, I like it. Peek on the boost as it's flashed out, and good control of the spray, confirms there's 2 there. Pool, coffins, that's the call. Time-sensitive mission now.
Smoke for banana.
Not bad, turns the flash, another's good, but they have Plopsky in support, and the bodies drop. Config running out of options now. He does have a smoke and a kit, but I don't think NIP are going to be giving this one up early. Does catch one. Just looking to maintain hold of his AK-47 here. It's Nork to challenge, and good shooting from Config. It's not going to be enough to keep hold of his AK, and that is a shame. But 14 for NIP, that's breaking their silence.
Here comes the nades.
Config. Oh, one straight to the back of the neck, and another as well. This is good from the Ninjas. Oh dear, overrun.
They have to save. They can't go for this. There's
Just
no way
like
for Complexity
that.
to get back in.
NIP explode onto A, the set piece. Perfectly calculated.
2 nades come from short, 1 from the apartment's position. If you're not swinging wide, you're definitely going to go down. And that smoke was Config's friend. They were hoping that he saved it for exactly that, because he's always going to play around it every day of the week.
Is all they require. Semi-final spot. Config's very late on this rotate, and
He's
JKS, yeah, he's a dead man walking. At least he's not behind the new box. And as they peek out, oh, the flash actually catching the CT player. He does well to find one, but the trades favor Ninjas as the site becomes theirs. The rest are formality. Nork over the smoke, Blame down, forced to watch as this one comes to a close. Or have you got anything left? Poison's predicted, Nork executes him. And it's just Rush against the world. Complexity conceding a reverse sweep. It started with that W on Mirage. And now the Ninjas demand respect and demand a semi-final spot. Nork secures it, pulls them across the line. Ninjas in pajamas versus Gambit. Looking forward to seeing that one. Down goes Complexity, a quarterfinal exit for them. And the playoffs continue with more after the break.